You know you have found heaven on earth with the first bite of a cupcake. That is by Cupcake Quotes on Twitter. I've always had an interest for baking. I would bake everything from cookies to cupcakes to cakes to whatever concoction I could come up with. I'll tell you right now that bologna sandwiches do not go well in the oven. Don't ever try it. Today I would like to show you how to bake cupcakes by telling you the materials needed and the procedures you must follow. To make cupcakes you need a cupcake mix or cake mix. I chose funfetti because it is my favorite. And you need 3 eggs, which are in here, a cup of water, and 1/3 of a cup of oil. That looks like a lot of oil and it's kind of gross now that I look at it. Other materials that you need are a large bowl. Not quite sure this is large, but it'll work. A whisk. That is broken. A spoon of some kind. I prefer ice cream scoopers. Cupcake holder cup things. So a cupcake tray that I have already placed said cupcake holders in. And frosting for decorating. Now comes the fun part of actually making the cupcakes. To begin, you want to preheat the oven, which it's been doing. You want to preheat it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. To make the batter, you want to put all the ingredients in the bowl, beginning with the cake mix. Then the water. Then the oil. Then the eggs. Then you want to whisk it for 2 minutes or until there are no more lumps. It's a lot of fun whisking, just because you can take your anger out on it, which is what I do. Sometimes you just need to bake at 2 o'clock in the morning to be able to sleep. Or sometimes, if you're like me, and you want even better cupcakes, don't whisk it until all the lumps are gone. Sometimes the lumps make it even better. Almost done. There. Now that you have the batter all mixed up, you want to get your cupcake tray and begin scooping the stuff. So you grab your ice cream scooper or whatever kind of spoon you want to use. You scoop it up. Make sure you don't make a mess because your mom will probably get very angry. And scoop it in. Usually on a box it tells you 2/4 or 2/3 of the cupcake tray should be, or the cupcake little holder section should be filled, but I kind of just go with the flow and fill it up majority of the way. You just do this, depending how awesome of cupcakes you want. You can use different sizes. I prefer large cupcakes, so of course I use an extra large scooper. Dripping. And as you can tell, I like to make messes. I usually make my mother clean that up. But my mother isn't here right now to yell at me while I make these cupcakes. And there, the cupcake tray is filled. And now I will put it in the oven. Even though it hasn't completely preheated, it's heated up enough to where it'll work. Oh, put it up here. Set the timer for 20 minutes. Oh. And now we wait. Cupcakes are cooked, cooled, and taken out of the tray. We can decorate them. As you see, I have a couple of white cupcakes already frosted. Now it's time for the red and white ones. So I'm going to take the little baggie, because I don't like to put the frosting on with a knife. I'm going to go around the cupcake in a circle, kind of like an ice cream cone, and put it on there. The reason I don't like putting frosting on with a knife right out of the can is because it's really, really messy. So I always put it in a Ziploc baggie and cut the tip off. And put it on that way because it's not so messy and it's a lot easier to put on. I'm going to fix this white one because I kind of messed up on it. And just to give it a little bit of that extra color. Okay. Now that we're done with the frosting, we can go on to icing. I have green, and I can put a little tip on it. Little cute little flower for a little circle. Got that. Or we can go with the red. Put something cute on. Little one on there. And then there's white. Where I could just go whee. Sometimes I don't like decorating stuff like most people do it. And then, for the Christmas season, of course I had to go get little cupcake decorators. We've got a little Santa Claus, a little candy on it, and a reindeer, kind of like Rudolph. Oh, my red went away. A little bit like that, just so that there's some visible, and some more little candy things, and the penguin. Put that on there, and I'll fix the green after. And the snowman. With more little candies. And now, the cupcakes are ready to be eaten. They're picture perfect. Cupcakes symbolize, as does no other food, luxury, comfort, sensuality, gratification, and love. And it's cupcake time.